defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the Windy City. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. At their own 31-yard line. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. 3rd down and short, you decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Williams gonna look to throw it on 1st down. And that ball incomplete over the middle. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the 2 together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
That's the 3rd-round rookie pick, Isaac Slaw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Chicago. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. For Loveland, the first tight end taken back in the April draft, his first touchdown in the NFL. Makes the score Bears 7, Saints nothing. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Brought in by Chris Olave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Shuck. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. To the air is Shuck, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. Open man is Palmer. It's complete, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A gain of 5. 1st down.
Throwing again, Shuck. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
The air once more, Shuck. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air again is Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Merritt is in. Touchdown, New
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back from the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pushed out to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Third down and 9.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. On play action, it's shut. That is caught for 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it's just...
A dive, and he's in! Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and 11. A Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
39-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is shut. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, it's shut. In trouble, and down he goes. Shamar Turner working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, here's shot, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Run now for Manunga. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw, it's Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
Good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing is Williams. On the run to the right. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the ground, here is Manunga. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. Manunga is going to get it again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Mario Davis there on the play.
2 yards on the pickup.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
What is it on? Here we go.
We're going to run it here with Manunga. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Yes, 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 yes. Ready, sir.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his man complete. That's Tesla. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
What is it on?
They'll run with Manunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On second down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10, here's Shuck. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he will score. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Williams field by Tesla. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Matthew Judon there to make the play. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10.
Olave is the motion man. A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Saints. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the give, it is Manunga. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. We'll try the right side this time, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Williams to throw on second down. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run out,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession.
So when you talk about cover two, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover two, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Saints going to use their second timeout to talk things over before third down.
On the jump. 70 range. 70 range. Come on. 60. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Now Shuck. He's got his man. That's Olave. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hot go! 79, Mustang 19.
To the air once more. Shuck. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. To the air is Shuck. That is hauled in at the 5. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. This one caught at the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Shuck gonna throw it on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Chuck exiting the pocket right. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready to go! Vegas!
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's 1st and 10.
For the Saints, first down.
Olave is the motion man.
First down, New Orleans.
On 1st down, Krosky Merritt has it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down, and barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing again, Shuck. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Chris Olave, touchdown Saints. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end. And
he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears.
Here's Williams. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Throwing is Shuck. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. Rolling to the left. He's going to try it here again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready up. 18, Pioneer. Ready. Warriors. 60 in. 19 tight. 19, 60 Maverick. 60, trap 60, trap 6, 79. Take go.
On 1st down, Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Chuck to throw on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So this one a win for the visiting Saints, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. they continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Big Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up?
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us both.